Simona, and Simona has just learnt to ride. You had 3 one-hour lessons, Simona.
Yes.
And tell me how you were. I know, obviously, but tell the people watching how you were at the start, because you came to me to learn.
Completely useless. So I hadn't been on a bike, even straddling it, stood on it, sat on it, since I was about 10. So I was so petrified of getting on a bike. I had a nasty fall when I was 10, never attempted it again. And then I thought, this is a little bit silly. It's time to get a bike, start riding. My friend's riding, my boyfriend's a keen rider, and so on. So I thought, this is it, need to do it. Put cycling classes in Brighton online. That's how I found Alison. And then we met up. She was so kind to have me start learning on a nice Brompton, which I loved, and it was very, very good. And
so what's a Brompton, for those that don't know?
It's a foldable bike.
And what was good about that then? Was it about how low you could get the saddle? It was the height,
yeah. It was basically, it's one of those things where sometimes big bikes can look a little bit daunting. So I think with a smaller bike, it was very kind of, it felt more like I was in control of it and a little bit more secure. And then we just started kind of pushing it along, getting a little bit of balance. But by the 3rd lesson, I was pedaling, even starting from being stationary, starting it off. And it was absolutely brilliant, and it's so nice. And it's just the most amazing feeling when then you practice and you get really good and you think to yourself, you're mid-cycle and you think, oh, I'm cycling.
And you borrowed a bike off me so you could keep practicing at Preston Park. This is the bike that you've been practicing with.
This is it.
And this is very different to the fold-up bike. It's quite a bit higher seat and everything.
Yes.
How have you found that?
To begin with, because of the difference in height, I did think, and I was only reaching with my tiptoes, it was a little bit daunting, but literally for about 10 minutes. Once I started it, you get used to it, and it really doesn't make any kind of difference. It's manages the same, and I suppose because I learned on the Brompton but practiced on this one, it kind of gave me that mix of different types of bikes.
So now,
and just being comfortable.
Now you're thinking about buying your own bike. You can have a think about what kind you might want.
Exactly, and just have a try around, see which one feels good. But like I say, it doesn't. Starting out on such different bikes made me even more confident to go and try and find my very own little bike.
Brilliant.
So it's been absolutely amazing, and honestly, go try it out, do it. It's so nice, and I can't wait for the summer now. To have rides on the seafront.
We have been practicing in snow and cold and wind.
We've been practicing in the cold. It's been a very cold winter, but make sure you take your gloves and a scarf and a hat. And it's brilliant.
And spring is on its way.
It really is. It's around the corner. So here's the spring and here's the summer. And thank you so much, Alison.
That's okay. How's it feel?
Amazing.